Paul Thompson knows Fish Island. It's land that's not really an island on St. Augustine on the Intercoastal Waterway at the southeast base of the 312 bridge.
We've owned the property since the 30s.
His family sold more than 50 acres of it to the state about 8 years ago, and it was turned into a preserve and park, but the Thompsons held on to some of the land.
My dad had cut out these 3 acres here because it was where the Jesse Fish home site was, ruins, the well next to his grave also, and the Century of the Guard post.
Those ruins from the 1700s and environmentally sensitive property are inside of the Fish Island Preserve. Monday, the Thompson family struck a deal with the city of St. Augustine to sell all of those 2.5 acres to preserve them for a passive park.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Barbara Blonder is a St. Augustine City Commissioner.
It's just really the final thing we really needed to do in order to be able to ensure that all of Fish Island is protected.
So the land the city bought was actually zoned so that it could be developed into a neighborhood or into condominiums, but that won't happen now because the city plans to conserve all of it. The deal involved 3 parts. The city paid $500,000 for the 2.5 acres. Secondly, the city has to put up $100,000 toward rebuilding replicas of the plantation's historic buildings or create educational signage. The third part involves a separate island called Coontie Island. For 35 years, the Thompson family has been in a land dispute with the city and the state over Coontie Island just south of Fish Island. The deal this week resolves that by the city giving up its part of that island to the Thompsons, and that land will also be preserved.
It's a big relief. I think Dad's looking down and said, way to go. You're finishing my dream.
In St. Augustine, Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.